हेलो फ्रेंड्स, स्वागत है आपका हमारे इस यूट्यूब चैनल में जिसका नाम है शॉर्ट एंड सुपर फास्ट राइटर्स। दोस्तों, आज के इस वीडियो में हम एक डिक्टेशन करेंगे एसएससी स्टेनोग्राफर ग्रेड सी के लिए। और इस तरह के और भी डिक्टेशंस अगर आप लिखना चाहते हैं तो आप हमारे प्लेलिस्ट पर जा सकते हैं, जिसकी लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन में दी है। तो आप वहां से जाकर बहुत सारे डिक्टेशंस हैं 100 की स्पीड में, 100 से ज़्यादा की भी है, तो आप उसको लिख सकते हैं। शुरू करते हैं आज का डिक्टेशन प्रोग्रेसिव शॉर्ट हैंड मैगजीन से। बी रेडी, 10 seconds। Five seconds। Start. About allegations made about the departments we have been noticing in respect of expenditure that was soon as amounts are allocated to the respective departments of the state government, they are not at all thinking any interest whether a particular amount allotted to a particular department is properly utilized or not. It is done only after the entire amount is spent. It is time to have a mechanism to find whether the amount allocated to the departments of the state governments are properly utilized for the particular purpose for which they were earmarked, and it is ensured that in the future they do not spend all their amount at the end of the financial year. For example, if some amount is allotted to a particular department, they sleep over that amount and then they spend that amount hurriedly at the end of March, with the result that the amount is not utilized properly. There is scope for waste, corruption, and malpractices. Therefore, it is the duty of the government to come forward with proposals to check these malpractices and inefficiency prevailing in the departments. The report of the Controller and Auditor General for 1997-98 shows how the departments are not utilizing the amounts properly at all. Government is committed to certain principles to give to the people everything they need. But at the same time, the departmental executives do not understand the realities or the principles and the responsibilities of the government. In those cases, I would like to ask the government to fix responsibility on a particular officer. What happens? Suppose some officer commits a mistake and the audit report finds something. A reply is given by the government and it is treated as if his responsibility is over. No action is taken against him. He may be transferred from one department to another. He has made some mistake or mischief at the cost of the exchequer and at the cost of public welfare. Government should fix responsibility on the officer, and then only this type of lethargy in the departments will go. We are getting assistance from foreign countries, the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund and other agencies, and the funds are utilized by our government. As far as India is concerned, I am happy that most of the funds are properly utilized. But at the same time, there may be some lacuna or shortcoming in the execution of projects. If the World Bank prepares an audit report, it should be placed on the table of the House so that we know what is happening, what difficulties are pointed out by the World Bank. irrigation and power form the basis of the agricultural and industrial development of our country. After the droughts of the previous 2 years, no one in India needs any reminder about the vital importance of irrigation. There is also no doubt that electricity will always be a basic element in any formula for progress. The drought has also proved that electricity is an input for agriculture. I am glad to be here because, as engineers, scientists, and technologists, you represent the future. As citizens and administrators, we look to you to uncover our natural resources and suggest how best these might be exploited in the national interest. Technology is moving ahead in every direction, and day by day, new opportunities are opening up before all of us. What we need is the availability of large quantities of power at very low price, which would influence changes in technology and stimulate the development of a new technology. We have vast water resources in the Indo-Gangetic basin, of which I am being constantly reminded by our minister, Mr. D.K. Rao. These must naturally be tapped for irrigation. When one merely thinks of all that our institutions or a board such as yours can do, the prospects are truly exciting and open up new vistas in many areas of national life. You have already mentioned, Mr. President, the importance of electrification, and I am glad to find that some aspects of rural electrification figure on your agenda. In most of our 5 lakh villages, people are still prisoners of daylight and therefore have a short working day. At one time, we hoped that we would be able to electrify at least 1 lakh villages by 1990, which is the Gandhi centenary year. I still hope that we will somehow manage to reach this target and will continue to make rapid progress towards bringing electricity to the remaining villages. Today, we are able to build a good deal of the generating and transmission equipment which is required, but we have also to improve the economics of our power generation and transmission so as to supply cheap power to needy consumers and yet earn profits on the operations of our electricity undertakings. The development of regional grids will assist in optimizing the distribution system. This will be a great help to enrich all of us and yield better and quicker results. Only a fraction of the cultivated area is at present irrigated. You, Mr. President, have remarked that we can double the acreage under irrigation so that cropping can be extended. The amount of land available is fixed, but the pressure on the available land is steadily increasing. There is no alternative, therefore, to increasing the efficiency of land utilization and getting higher productivity per acre. Irrigation is one means towards this end. It is important that we utilized fully and rapidly such irrigation potential as has been already created. I think this requires much closer association than is generally found between the irrigation engineer, the agronomist, and the farm extension workers. Planning for the utilization of water must commence at the time an irrigation project is conceived. It cannot be left to be taken up when construction is advanced or after storage has been completed. I have been heartened to hear of the good work which has been done in the Kosi area. सो थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग। दोस्तों, अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें, और इस तरह के और भी डिक्टेशंस लिखने के लिए आप हमारे प्लेलिस्ट पर जा सकते हैं, जिसके लिए लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन में दी है। और शॉर्ट हैंड या उससे रिलेटेड कोई भी क्वेरी अगर आपकी है तो आप हमें कमेंट करके लिख सकते हैं, या फिर आपके परफॉर्मेंस, आपके डिक्टेशन जो आप लिख रहे हैं वो उसमें कैसा आप परफॉर्मेंस आपका रहता है वो भी आप कमेंट करके बता सकते हैं। आपकी स्पीड कितनी है ये सब भी आप बता सकते हैं, शेयर कर सकते हैं। वीडियो अगर अच्छी लगी तो आप इसको लाइक कर लें, और वीडियो देखने के लिए धन्यवाद।